Even though twilight wasn't over, the sky over Aokimura had already darkened like night. The dark clouds that had previously seemed to hang low now began to slowly spin, creating a faint vortex towering above the eastern forest. A weak purple light flickered from behind the clouds, like a lightning strike. But it never struck. It only pulsed, alive. The village fell silent. The sounds of children playing, the laughter of residents, and the busy footsteps seemed to be swallowed by the earth. House doors began to be slowly closed. Windows were open slightly, just enough to peek at the unusual sky. Leaves fell despite there being no wind. And birds flew low in the opposite direction from the vortex.
Aokimura's sky has changed. I feel something is wrong with this village. Sakura.
This isn't an ordinary wind. It feels like something is coming. It's cold, but not because of the temperature. There's a vibration, like a whisper from the earth that is slowly waking up. Back then, Grandma once said, "A wind that comes from no direction, which makes leaves fall even though there's no storm, is a sign. Not rain, not the season, but change." My heart has been beating irregularly since that gust came. It's like I'm being warned, as if this wind is bringing something, or someone, who shouldn't have returned yet. This wind brings pain, Hiro. Not just from the sky, but from a past that is never finished.
This wind is not the first to haunt our village, Hiro. This has happened before. 100 years ago, Aokimura was also covered by a gray sky like this. At that time, the elders recorded in wooden manuscripts about the nameless wind that came from the north. There was no storm, but leaves fell. The sky was dark for days, and strange sounds were heard from inside the forest. 3 families simply disappeared and were never found. They say that wind comes every time the boundary between the human world and the other world starts to thin. It brings a sign, it brings a warning. And now, it has come again. Who knows what it brings this time? But one thing is for sure, Hiro. This is not just a weather change. This is the beginning of something much deeper. Something that perhaps wants to end Aokimura.
We must head to the forest.
Hiro, that forbidden forest is strictly forbidden to enter.
But if we don't do anything, the village can be ruined. You don't want to see that, right?
But
Of course I
Hiro-
don't. You think I'm scared, huh?
That's the spirit, Kenta. I'm relying on you this time.
Their steps begin to move. Doors close quietly. Worried eyes peek from behind windows. 4 teens, defying silence. Above them, the sky pulses in violet, like a heart awakened. The wind calls from the forest. Not just a wind, but an ancient voice only they can hear. And as their feet reach the forbidden edge, a voice echoes in the air.
At last, the air draws near. Hush.